hanging out in Laguna Beach for today's SoCal Spotlight. KCAL News reporter Sheba Turk is at the Pacific Marine Mammal Center where they're doing some important work.
We're in Laguna Beach at the Pacific Marine Mammal Center, which is all about rescuing and rehabilitating marine mammals. So joining me now to tell us more is Glenn Gray, he's the CEO, and Dr. Alyssa Deming, the lead veterinarian. Tell us about this place.
Great, thank you. Well, we're about 53 years young now, and at the core is what you mentioned. We rescue, rehabilitate, and then ultimately release these patients. But since then, we have learned from the rehabilitation efforts more about what's causing the problems. So now, while that's still core to our mission, the rescue and rehab, we're taking that information and really developing some science around it and educating kids about it as well.
All right, we have some sea lions right behind us, including some little babies. Dr. Deming, tell us about them.
Yeah, so recently we've experienced one of the largest harmful algae blooms in the past 20 years, and that's resulted in a lot of adult female sea lions stranding, having seizures on the beach. And a few of those adult female sea lions were pregnant when they came in. So these are 3 babies that were born on facility that we're now rehabilitating to rescue back out into their, or release back out into their ocean home.
What does that rehabilitation process look like?
Yeah, so for the moms that were having seizures, they got a lot of anti-seizure medications and fluids to flush out the toxin. And then really it's a little bit of time and getting weight back on them. And then we'll monitor them for about 2 weeks, the adult animals. And as long as they don't have any more seizures, that means their brain is good to go and they're ready to be released back out into the ocean. For these babies, it'll be a little bit longer of a rehabilitation process because they need to learn a lot of things before we send them back out to their homes. So we're going to be happy to teach them and then get them back out into the ocean.
Such important work. Tell us some of the numbers. How many animals are you guys helping each year?
Yeah, absolutely. So this year we've had over 220 marine mammal strandings. About 15 of them have been dolphins, and the rest of them have been either sea lions, elephant seals, harbor seals, or fur seals. But the vast majority are California sea lions you see back in this direction. And all of these girls are recovering from that domoic acid bloom, and most of them are ready to go back to their ocean home.
Really nice. And so tell us, you guys are currently renovating, so that means you'll be able to help more animals?
Yes, and as you can see right here, we had to kind of pivot over the last several weeks with all the influx. So we built some temporary pens, but the good news is once our rehab is done, we'll have the capacity with 3 more pools, more dry areas, to probably cover well in excess of what we just went through over the last 6 weeks.
Save even more animals. You guys are doing such amazing work, and guys, this place is open to the public, so you can come see what they do.
All right, Sheba, thanks so much.